Hi, I'm Carl Weisecker, Principal Broker with Kline May Realty. Thank you for joining us for Q&A with Kline May. Today we'll start off with our coffee, which is from the Dayton Farmers Market, the Coffee Klatch, and this is what they call the Blue Ridge Blend. That's really good. I gotta say that's one of my favorites. It's deep and very smooth at the same time. Very, very, very nice. Today, what we're going to talk about, we've talked about within the last couple months, but I want to bring up again just as a way to update everybody because our market really is shifting. But I think it's important to understand in what ways it is shifting and how dramatically it is or isn't shifting. So buyer demand is certainly softening. Affordability has taken a big, big hit because of the combination of the increase in home prices over the last 3 or 4 years and the recent increase in interest rates. Mortgage rates have dropped a bit from a month or two ago. They're now down in the low 5s, which is a really good rate for folks who have only been looking in the last couple of years. It seems like that's high, but historically that's a fantastic rate. But that combination, like I said, has really made housing less affordable for a lot of people. And so some people have withdrawn from the market, but not everybody. We still have multiple offers on most properties, just not as many. Instead of maybe 6 or 7 buyers for a property, now there's 2 or 3. Home prices are still rising. And still at a pretty fast pace, still at a double-digit pace, which I have to say surprises me. That is going to flatten out, but right now prices are still rising because we still have a somewhat lopsided demand. So I think buyers need to understand what's happening, and sellers also, when they're thinking about pricing their homes, need to understand what's happening and to not be going for top dollar like they might have 6 months ago. Sellers still have the upper hand, but not to the extent that they did several months ago. We're seeing sellers start to accept contracts with certain contingencies that they didn't need to accept before. Home inspections are happening again. Even home sale contingencies are happening again. So I think it's really important that folks see this coming and not only keep up with it if you happen to be buying or selling, but try to stay ahead of it. Don't just pay attention to the headlines in the news. Right now the headlines are very, very dramatic, but a lot of the pain that we're hearing about in the financial world has to do with the drop-off in refinances, not so much the drop-off in purchases. So our market's not going to crash, but it certainly is slowing down and balancing a bit, which in the long run is going to be a good thing. If you'd like to keep up with what's going on in our market, click the link below and it'll take you to the most recent listings in our market, those that have hit the market in the last 2 weeks. If you've got a question for us, we'd love to hear it. Send your question to us at questions@klinemay.com and we'll be glad to answer it on the air.